Everybody, today we want to talk about a subject that actually visits us every day in our daily life from last week's Parsha, and that is when we hear something from a Gadol Hador that tells us to do something, and we don't like the answer, and we do the other way around, thinking that we'll be successful. And we know that if you don't go with the Eitzah and the advice of the Chachamim, it's anything but being successful. Where do we learn that from? Last week's Parsha. After the episode of the Meraglim, the spies, the Jews, when they heard that they're going to be wandering in the desert for 40 years, they were very, very depressed. And they got up the next day and said, you know what? Chatanu, Shanu, Avinu, we're doing Teshuvah. Moshe, thank you for telling us not to go. We're going to go. And we'll be successful. But Hashem says to Moshe, tell him not to go because I will not be with him. And you will not be with him, and the Aaron Abrin will not be with him. They won't be successful. They didn't listen. They went up and they were killed by Amalek. What do you learn from this? That a lot of times in life, when we're going to ask a question to a Chacham, are we going to ask him a question and we want to hear what he has to say through this Chokhmah and Torah, or do we want to hear what we want to hear? A lot of times, unfortunately, we go to the Chacham, we say we went there, he told us something, it seems like this is what he meant, and we put it in a way that we wanted to hear. That way a person will never be successful. But if you follow it like the book says, and you go to the Chacham, and the Chacham tells you to do something, even though he says your left is right and your right is left, listen to him. Does it make sense to you? It doesn't have to make sense to you, because he knows Torah much more than you do. And the fact that you already went to him and asked him a question, that means that he has a siyata d'shmai to tell you, according to his Torah knowledge, what he needs to do. And you follow his advice, even if you don't see it right now, that what you want to come out, the best thing will come out for you. B'ezrat Hashem. Amen.